Hi everyone, welcome to your monthly reading for February 2020. How did we survive January 2020, that first month of the new year, the new decade? Pretty cool stuff. Just touching quickly astrologically, I think it was a heavy month for the astrologers, lots of transits going on. So, depending on your sign, we are going into a Mercury retrograde, and we're in the middle of Aquarius season, getting into Pisces season soon enough, or towards the middle of Aquarius, and getting into Pisces towards March. So that watery, dense, emotional, so stuff like that's coming up. But I want to tune into your monthly reading, February. It is the month of love too, so we can always keep that there. Okay, so I'm going to just have you tune in, channel into your own inner guides, and come and see what resonates with you. I'm going to call the divine with love and light. I'll cut the deck. Just keep that question or inquiry or whatever you'd like clarity on in your mind's eye as I shuffle the deck. Okay. Oh, wow. There's that lover's card. Ah, that's awesome. Because I just said love. And then, of course, February is love with Valentine's Day. But what we have come to learn, and what we should have known all along, and what we intuitively know, is that love is always stemming from self-love. So the deeper the love and affection you have for yourself, the deeper love and affection you can have for others. Wow, really great reading. And the High Priestess here. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. So, again, your High Priestess, she is the intuitive, she is the knower of all. She has that book of secrets, and basically, she does know. Inside that, again, that self-love, building up the field of energy that surrounds you, grounding, centering, tethering, and really building your field and strengthening your field. In an energy of love, and an energy of like abundance and feeling safe and secure, and wanting that in your energy field, not just your physical body, your physical mind, but your sixth sense, your intuitive self, your High Priestess, your higher knowledge, the eighth chakra, if you will, that lotus flower chakra that rests just above your crown chakra, getting out of the physical body into the energetic world around you. Beautiful. Love that energy as the underlying card here. Okay, I'm taking February very much, but let's go into this reading. In the past position, you have the Knight of Swords. So this may have been a situation that you dealt with maybe in January, and maybe it was even like a self kind of thing where you were just like, you know what? I'm moving forward. I'm going ahead. I'm gonna cut through whatever I am going through, and I'm gonna maybe take a leap of faith, and just go for it. So it's like you're dashing towards something impetuous, kind of abrupt. It can be very like not impulsive energy, but just coming across like very like strong energy, right? Like impetuous, and really going for it, like in a sharp, drastic manner. The Knight of Swords, he's clear on where he's going. And then in your present, you have the Lover's card. So I don't know if the relationship ever came to fruition, or if you ever even tried to go for it, but beautiful energy with the Lover's card. I love that in your present. So just bask in that feeling of love and connection, and deepening connections that exist, and flowing into that. Like, surprised I didn't get the Ace of Cups here, but the Lovers, again, it's that creative energy. So maybe it's creating a new hobby or habit or way of being with your significant other. Maybe it's just doing a new thing for you for self-love, like going to bed earlier at night, drinking more water. Just what can you do, or meditating to ease your mind from repetitive thoughts and incessant thoughts. Just like giving yourself that peace, that real peace. And again, I think the way there to find that out, and you've called your spirit guide, so listen to your intuition, see the synchronicity, see the signs that's going on. I think her higher self, again, that lotus chakra that sits above the crown, is what's going to start popping into your head. So listen to yourself. If it's like, go for a walk in your mind, okay, I'm out, I'm going for a walk. That's what source, I'm connecting into source. I'm going, have a piece of cheesecake, have a piece of cheesecake. Like, again, I've been doing a lot of that in January, where it's almost like I'm receiving the downloads, and sometimes I don't always, depending on what's going on with my life, because as much as I'm like an esoteric, I also have a type A personality type to me too. So when I'm in like go mode, where I'm just like, okay, I have so much to do, I can block those downloads. And I over the holidays and over the Christmas season, I wasn't really, to my like, it's not like I forced them. I just kind of let, like, you kind of let things come in and pop into your mind. But I was kind of like so focused on what I was doing that I wasn't having that space to allow. But now in January, I slowed down, and if I get a hunch to do something, or instinctively, like, for example, it can be as simple as like, go to the library and get a new book today. Why'd that pop into my head? I don't know, but I'm working more with my subconscious by telling it what I desire, what I'm desiring. So what goals I've set. So the way there, my subconscious is telling me is go to the library, get a book, and learn about it. That's an example. Like, it can range, but it's again kind of just tuning into that, and being creative with it. So it's very subtle. I'm coming to learn that it's not a forced thing. That's why with the downloads, like, if I sat in meditation, I was like, okay, I'm ready for my downloads now. They're not going to come like that, right? Meditation is a tool to help you calm and quiet and center and be in a state of receiving, but the receiving happens so randomly while you're opening the fridge, while you're closing the toilet lid. I mean, I'm just giving examples. That's very juxtaposed, gross examples. Sorry about that. But when you're closing the laundry, like, again, closing the car door, it could come at a random time, but if you're paying attention, and again, that's probably what I'm saying for more January, is like, I've been paying attention more to and not questioning them. Okay, that's what it's telling me. Like this reading. Like, I knew I had to do a reading, and it was kind of like, oh, I got the hunch, you know what, this works, so let's get into the reading. Simple as that. Like, just those synchronicities. And again, just because there's so much creative energy, you can really, really kind of play with that. So get creative on that. So I don't know, work with that a little bit, and again, tune into your spirit guides, tune into your higher self, connect with connect to the divine, and just be tapped in, be open, right? Be plugged into that energy. In your future position, you have the Page of Pentacles. So our pages are messengers, our pentacles are material stuff. So you may be waiting for news about a new job, a promotion, something about your finances. So just kind of stay tuned for the future. That may be something. And again, watch for those synchronicities. Like it can be anything. Just pay attention to that. When you get the hunch or the instinct or the desire to do something, take that path, like go, and then that will lead you to the next thing, and it's going to be like that inspired action. But it was what it started because you noticed a synchronicity, or you listened in for that inner voice to tell you what this is. So again, I believe some sort of message or paperwork or something you've been waiting for in terms of your finances or your home or your job or whatever that material world is that you are in. And it's a very grounding energy to the pentacles. So again, it's not being impatient for things, it's not doing that, but it's staying in your own field and playing in the life and the world, like by just letting it unfold, and by being in love and loving what you're doing and enjoying what you're doing and using creativity. So that's your past, present, future. I love that. So that's a great spread. Even I could just say do a 3-card spread today for you with that. And maybe I will get into shorter spreads, because this is my like spread that I do when I do like private readings, right? So it's very like it can come up with a lot. So actually, maybe that's something I'll think about for the future months, because for a month you can still get a lot out of that, right? You can still kind of take away and play with that, especially with these majors. You got 2 major arcanas right in there, and then again you got the court cards up there too. It's not like it was like 2s and 3s you're dealing with. Like, you're up there, you're in a good place. So I don't know, I hope this is resonating with you. But anyways, we're going to move on, mind, body, and soul. So your mind is definitely in the establishment mindset. Like, you are getting your foundation settled. Like you've already built your foundation pretty much. Like you've already worked on laying that first layer of whatever it is, brick or mortar or whatever. You are now working on going to the next level, putting the walls up. And then even the 10 of Pentacles is a high energy, even to the point of decorating. So to put yourself and your family and your loved ones in a setting of abundance and like just material, like material wealth. And that doesn't mean like buying everything and anything you want. It just means surrounding yourself with things that make you feel happy and satisfied and safe and loved, and they enhance you. It's not to give to you, because remember, you've already worked on all that giving to yourself so you can give love and then extend love. This is just to enhance. So I love the 10. It's a great energy, and it definitely means like established. So well-established relationships, well-established communications, well-established finances, well-established career paths. Like you have things set in place right now, like the blueprint's done. You've already laid down the framework. So love the 10 in your mind position, because it just shows me that like you're there, you're grounded, you're focused, you're working towards something. So your 9 of Wands coming in here, that's in your body position. So I don't know if you do feel a little guarded or something, or you feel a little defensive, or you can kind of feel that sometimes sensitive if people maybe say something and you take offense to it. You just kind of are in that feeling of like holding, like guarding yourself, like almost having a guard up. So that's in your body. I always like to look at that as like your physical and how you represent and present yourself into the world. So maybe just being more open. Maybe it's just a message to say maybe better body language, or maybe being more approachable, right? So work on that, because I think the energies are so good around there that it's not like I see a soul crushing stuff going on, that it's like, oh, pull yourself back in, repair yourself. It's like, no, you know what? You can actually present yourself in a more confident manner and be comfortable with that. In your soul position, you have the Wheel of Fortune card. My goodness, the Wheel of Fortune card, the Fate card, the spinning the wheel. So it's like anything could go, anything could happen. And I mean, with the High Priestess up here, the Lover's card there, you're being definitely supported by just like spinning the wheel and go. And honestly, I'm getting a lot of relationship love energy down here, reward for effort. So whatever way you're spinning the wheel, just make sure you're aiming high. Just make sure you're aiming yourself in a trajectory that you're like, this 4 of Wands here in your situation, that is like domestic harmony, domestic bliss, the 4 pillars of healthy life, healthy relationship, even with your own self, setting boundaries for yourself, if you are like, it doesn't always have to be in a relationship with another person. Like, sure, a lot of twin flame energy happening, and if you are in a partnership, it's a great practice constantly to be grounded into your energies and working together as a team with a solid foundation. This is like the 4 pegs of the tent. Like, the tent doesn't get held up without those 4 pegs. So it's like your situation card is showing you stake that down, keep staked down in what you want and what you're going towards, and continue to go towards it. Like that Page of Cups, share your emotions, share your love, share your feelings, share your sentiment, keep enriching. Like, there's a lot of enriched energy here. And then again, right here you have in your outcome the Ace of Pentacles. Like, I mean, that's a lovely card for grounding in and feeling stable, feeling secure, feeling rewarded, feeling compensated, feeling just in that what you're putting out there, that exchange that you're giving back for your efforts. That's a great energy too. But you don't get there without that feeling stable and feeling love. So just keep that, like, feeling secure and feeling safe, and letting yourself open up to others, to connect, and just really trusting your intuition and your guidance. So I'm going to do a quick recap here, because this is a wonderful monthly spread. I love this. So it's resonating with me. So I am definitely going to get into this energy this month, and just really keep tapping into my higher self and trusting that and loving. So, basically a recap is you've gone forward and kind of sought that clarity and realized, like, I know what I need to do to get where I need to go. So you are continuing to go there. You're continuing to be creative. You're creating what you're looking for. You're staying committed and stable and grounded in your energies and your relationships. And if you are feeling closed off or guarded in any way, just know that it is safe for you to take a leap of faith and really put your heart out there and put that love out there and see what you can get in exchange for that. Because remember, energy's not all, or like, it's not all about money. Even though we got a lot of pentacles here, the materialism, it's about feeling secure and safe, and love can make you feel like that more, I think, than money ever can, to be honest. I think that emotional safety and security is where it all begins. So really connect in with the divine self and love that higher self, because wow, just enjoy and just be present through this. So happy February, everyone. I'll be in touch for your weekly soon. Okay, bye.